G'day. Down here at Carillon, which is built here in Canberra. On my channel of this area. Down here today with young Jake. Say hi.
Hi.
And Malu, he's over there. There's Damien. And Phan. Today, I brought down a yabby net. I've got a couple of pieces of meat tied in there. I've also bought some string, so we'll lob out a couple of yabby baits. So I've just made a pouch out of the net and tied a string around the bottom to hold it in place. I tied it from the bottom so that that's on the inside of the net when I chuck it in. And I'm just going to lob it in off the wall here. Hopefully not get too many rocks in the process. So hopefully we don't catch anything on the way up and snag. Sorry?
What is it?
Oh, that's yabby net.
Oh, yabby net.
Yeah. And I'll put a couple of yabby strings out. I got some strings.
What's the bait for yabby?
Sorry? Just a bit of meat.
What's the bait you use for?
A little bit of meat.
Meat.
Yeah.
Any meat?
Yeah, it doesn't really matter what meat. Yabbies are scavengers, and so they'll take beef or chicken or unscented soap even. Now I really need a stick to tie this off on. That'll probably do. It'll need to be a real big stick, just a stick to make sure the rope doesn't go anywhere. If we just put that in there, we can just a couple of wraps around there. That'll do us. Okay, and we're on.
Jump over there.
So, come back up. Just on the light rod on worms. Got a nice carp on. So Malu and Phan and Jacob over there. Jason somewhere around. We're out here at the Carillon bell tower.
You got a fish! Finally.
Come back around this way. Come back.
Worms?
Yeah, this is on the worms. Thought I might have missed it when it sort of took it and then it went all slack. And yours? Or is that just the wind? This is where it gets fun.
Is it a lot higher than the other spot?
Yeah,
Oh, well,
it
that's all right,
is.
I can get down. You tell me when you want me down and I'll...
Yeah, now it's good. Swing you over there. Lovely. Well, that's a fish in the bag.
That's better than nothing.
Well, yeah, no trips wasted if you get a fish in the bag.
This net is very awkward. It's very tough. Come and have a look, Jake.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, come.
So there we go.
Oh, quick release. A quick hook out anyway.
Oh, that's why I love the circle hooks. They just sit in
They
the...
drop out there.
Hey, settle you.
That was on worms, that one.
Yeah, it's a funny thing about this rod. I got this rod specifically to fish for redfin, and I think I've caught one redfin on it.
And all the other fish?
Everything else has been carp. And you know, it's the lightest rod that I've got, 1.5 kilo line on it. Oh, stop!
Oh, Jake!
Stop!
The line was in there. Okay, buddy?
Sorry, mate. You just ran straight through the hook. I didn't know where it was, and I didn't want you to get hooked.
There we go.
There we go.
Good job. Good stop.
Okay, well stopped.
Go tell Jason, we got a carp, quick.
Oh my God, my heart was in my mouth then. Saw the line just tighten. Saw the line tighten. I just threw the rod after him so that it didn't tighten too hard.
I think it might have saved him.
Okay, well that was almost disastrous. Settle you. Just stop with that. Keep getting in a nice position. And you keep running away, or flipping away.
Okay, Jackie, go.
The weather's on its way in. It's become very manky out there. But we got a fish. Packing it in because else he's got young Jacob to think about. So him and Jason are heading off in the not too distant. In the meantime, I'll probably just stay and brave it till the weather really comes in. In the meantime, a bottle of Coke out there. Or oh no, first redfin for ages. It wasn't even a small ready. It was a decent ready.
Okay, yeah.
It was an okay ready. Well, consider anything that makes it to the wall caught.
Yeah, I'm going to call that.
Call that a caught fish.
Something makes it
Unfortunately, I think I missed it on the camera too. I turned it on just as it
before it happened, it was over.
Yeah, I turned it on just as it dropped. Well, I called it quits at the other spot that I was at with Malu and company because it was pretty quiet. Came to my usual spot at Kingston, lobbed in a couple of worms. Within a minute, like I haven't even got a bread bait set up. Within a minute, I'm into a carp. Which wasn't the plan, but you know, golden perch, carp. Same fish, different bucket. It's a decent fish. Which I don't really need on the ultralight rod. As I was saying to Malu earlier, the irony of this rod is I bought it to fish for redfin. I've caught mostly carp. And I'd like to get my other line in. rod's getting a bit of a workout. There she goes again. Oh, kicking off. This might be a decent sized fish. Now this just goes to show that when your gear's matched right, you're not going to break your rod. Your little tiny rod, my big fish. You break a rod, that's user error. 90% of the time. 99% of the time. Most rods these days are just so well made that you shouldn't break a rod. And the best way to break a rod is to high stick it. Lift it too high and get too much of an angle. The other way of doing it is stringing it with too heavy line that is too heavy. At the moment I'm using an ultralight rod and I'm using it with 1.5 kilo. So I don't have to worry about the rod breaking because I know that the line's going to break before the rod does. However, if I was using it with a 6 kilo line, then that reassurance no longer exists. I could well break the rod well before the line breaks. So you see these people stringing 6 kilo rods with 20 kilo lines, thinking that's going to land them the monster cod, the big barra. All you're going to do is break your rod. Okay, we're beginning to get some ground on this one. Oh, settle down. No, you know you want to come this way, not that way. Stop. Come on. Come on. What worries me is I've still got a line out there. I really don't want him to get wrapped in that line. Come on. No. Stop. Right there. Oh my goodness. I don't think it's that big a fish. It's not small. It's not huge.
Probably out your way somewhere, isn't it?
Oh. Can we get some line on it? Come on, this way. No. Yeah, it's not a bad size fish. It's only plenty big enough. Okay, we're going down this way, are we? Don't get caught in that line. Please don't get caught in that line. I don't need to go swimming from a boat caster. It's not a bad looking fish, but it's got a big patch of fungusy stuff on its shoulder. Cart box of some description. Come on. Now this is the point where a lot of people do break their rods because they lift the rod straight up. You may notice that I'm holding the rod low and I'm not ever letting that tip get bent too badly. So when that tip gets bent around like it is now, you start having problems. Come here. No. Come on. Gotcha. Oh, that's got some weight to it. That's a decent fish. 5 kilo. Yeah, she's not a bad one, this one. Oh, come on, get that out of there. Thank you. So, that's a nice fish. Get the tape out in a second and take a look. Okay, so we'll call her about 69 centimetres. So, once again showing why I consider this the best placed in town. Sploosh! There she goes. Another good fish. Now, let's see if I can get the second. That's as far as I got into setting the second bait up. I tore a piece of bread out and got it half folded before that fish took. So, not unhappy with that. Spent a couple of hours at Carillon for one fish. Spent a couple of minutes here for that. Happy times. So I've already planned to come back down on Sunday to meet my mate Ethan, who you'll find. I'll link a couple of his previous videos, but you'll also find him over on his own channel, Ethan Fishing Australia, which I shall also provide a link for. So I've got a couple of videos up now in the last week or two, fishing up at Lake Ginninderra, which is in North Canberra. Hope to get up there with Malu and Phan and Ethan in the not too distant future. Have a bit of belt at another lake. I haven't been up to Gin for a while, but there's reasons for that. But we'll get up there in the not too distant. In the meantime, lob that out and see whether I can get another bait set up. Okay, looks like there's something looking at those worms out there. Well, it might be just the wind.
I'm scared.
These scooters are showing up everywhere. Everywhere, I tell you. nothing there. Oh, that was a hit. I think it's small redfin out there. Yeah, there's small reddies out there playing with it. Ooh. Pretty much destroyed my bunch. Hopefully something bigger takes it. Now there's a water rat. Maybe that's what's playing with it.